All right, Knights of Apollo, are you ready for battle? Are you guys ready? All right, because today we got a battle. All right, this is Dawnless Days, formerly known as Rise of Mordor. This is a Lord of the Rings mod for Total War Attila, and today we have a very massive siege battle, a 4v4 with all kinds of different, look at this, massive battle. Oh, what is this? What is this? Hold on. What do we got here? Oh my god, we got the mines. Look at, they're trying to stop them with the arrows. There's only 3 left. All right, so clearly we have Isengard here. Oh, there's only 2. Come on. You can make, I think they got it. I think the angle is good now. Now, did they actually blow up here? What do they do? No, they just chill now. They're like, oh, I didn't think we were gonna make it. Oh no, there's only 1 now. Dude, go. Okay, maybe he's glitched out. Nonetheless, that was fun to see. He's probably gonna die in the next volley. Next volley, wait. Yes, where is it? Oh, there, no. Oh, there he goes. There, he's like, I've only been alive for a few weeks now. What did the training tell me to do? What am I supposed to do at this wall? Something like go boom? I don't know. All right, so let's, I guess nothing's gonna happen there. Let's do some slow motion really quick so we can see the factions up close and personal. So on the attack, we have Mordor. So Mordor is on the far left flank. Right next to them, we have Isengard. So we saw them with the bombs, the mine guys. And then we have Gondor. It's a weird alliance. It's a strange alliance for sure. Next to Gondor, last but certainly not least, hiding in the tree line, we have the Haradrim. So those are the attackers. Let's go to the defending side of this epic settlement. Now, this is pretty funny. We got 2 Eastern factions ready to match up against each other. We have the Easterlings. We have Rune here on the battlefield with their really awesome Lukrim Macemen. And then next to them, we have... Oh, that's more of the same. We've got the Dwarves. Oh, wait. Did they blow it up? Or how did this go down? Or did they have artillery? What is this? I guess they have artillery. They must have shot it down. Anyways, sorry, I got easily distracted there. My ADD. We got the Dwarves. And then next to the Dwarves, we have Rohan. So, Gondor versus Rohan. The matchup that, you know, they always wanted. Theoden and the Steward. And then way down here, we have more Axemen. So they're kind of spread out. Erebor Dwarves. And then finally, we have the Woodland Elves. So the defenders not so as organized. They're kind of just scattered, you know, intermixing of like armies. But yeah, let's go back to normal speed. And it does look like Gondor is going to start this one off first with a massive tower push. He is kind of holding here a little bit, so I wonder if he's just going to hang back and wait and see what his allies do. This map is very interesting because of this valleyway, or valleyway? Yeah, the valley. I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of tired. I guess I'm tired or something. Words are hard, or I'm having a stroke. But Gondor Spear Militia pushing up the ram. They're going to get this gate down. They're going to attack from multiple angles. I love it. You can see how big of a battle this is, how frame it is. And here we go. Actually, the first one is going to be Isengard. Isengard versus Rohan. You know, it's a classic matchup, and they're like, they just couldn't wait. They're like, oh, there's horse people over there. I hate them stinking horse people. You know, so they had to get straight into the fight. They are going to be the first ones onto the walls, and Rohan is putting up a pretty solid defense here. We'll see how long they can hold, but these 2 units look pretty good for both sides, so they might be evenly matched if just judging by their equipment and their armor. Back over here, Mordor is just a few yards away from scaling the walls, but again, like Gondor, they're hanging back. The Mordor waits, but waiting for them are the elves. The woodland elves, ready to kill some orcs. And the gate has been knocked down as well. The dwarves fighting with the elves. A sight to be seen. Look at that. I don't know. There's something just so cool about units holding a breach point, especially a wall. And there we go. More orcs coming to the wall, ready to attack. And Isengard is just releasing the beast. They are just like sending everything they got. All the siege towers, dropping them off. So pretty soon, I think we can see Isengard begin to kind of scale down the walls and start fighting into the lower area of the settlement. They are definitely going to overwhelm Rohan here because this is one unit they are not going to be able to hold forever. So they continue to fight on. Over here comes a bunch more of Isengard forces. And Rohan is still fighting the good fight. You know, I like that Rohan's just setting up a couple of units, trying to maintain the walls a little bit. At the very least, I mean, clearly he's not going to win up here, but at the very least, he is going to buy time for his allies and himself, like the rest of the Rohirrim army, to set up like future defenses and fortifications to hold back this massive force. And then back over here, Gondor is still... Oh, wait, no. Gondor... Whoa, what's going on? Oh, a sally out here. Nice play by the dwarves. You know, the dwarves are natural sprinters. No surprise that they sprinted out of the gate. Also, the fact that these are simple spearmen. Simple spearmen, so they're not going to be too much of a challenge for these dwarves. What kind of unit is this? This is the dwarf. Oh, so it's, but still, I think the dwarf. Yeah, they're gonna beat militia. Gondor spear militia are going to lose to the dwarven warriors, but there is another unit of Citadel Guard back here that is going to be a much bigger problem, and I'm sure that's why Gondor sent up this unit to kind of deal with that. The gates have opened. I wonder if he's going to send more. Oh, I think it's because the citizen was like, I didn't know there was a battle. I mean, imagine like walking out of the gate, like, yeah, going out to do my daily routine, and then you just see a bunch of fighting. Oh my God, there's a battle going on out there. All right, and Gondor over on this side is still have yet to scale the walls. There we go. Yeah, they're starting to scale right now. They are going to approach the walls and try to do as much damage as possible against... And look at this. So this is my... this is... Personally, like, I don't care. Like, I think this looks cool. I like the fact that the armies are kind of mixed together, holding multiple walls. But in terms of, like, micro and being practical, and you don't really see... I'm not going to go too much into, like, the do's and don'ts of siege battles and Total Wars... in a Lord of the Rings mod game, you know, because I feel like this game is more for show and immersion rather than like, you know, really competitiveness. I mean, people can, obviously they're going to try to win the battle, but personally, I wouldn't mix and match my units everywhere. I would dedicate one army against another army. That way I can micro accordingly and not have to like, you know, zoom out, micro here, go over here, micro over here. It can be a big mess. Now the elves, right? No, this is the Easterlings. They have set up some archers to fire at the lightly armored, excluding their big shield, but they don't have armor on their bodies. The Muhud Clubmen. The Clubmen. How about that? They look really good too. Like, I think they did an excellent job. Out of all the human... Well, I mean, they did really good on all the factions, honestly, but there's something really cool about Harad that they were able to do unlike Third Age Total War. Like, Harad just looks really Harad-y. If that makes sense. They've got another unit of swords here from the elves, but they're gonna stand their ground. Because if they leave this, because they could run down and flank the Haradrim soldiers, but it leaves this opening you know, this leaves this wall open to attack, and so he's gonna leave them there. Back over this way, they are still fighting outside the gate. Love the stubbornness of dwarves. We'll go fly around, make sure we're not missing anything. So Gondor is here. What? Oh, that's right, Gondor's here. Okay. I had a brain fart, and I thought they were Gondor's position where Mordor was. Okay, so yeah, Gondor is here, and they are taking on a lot of Easterlings, but they're doing what Isengard was doing. They're just pouring in as many troops as possible. Some Gondor sword infantry, a pretty solid infantry, if I do say so myself. I love the aggressiveness by these attackers. And here we go. Isengard is already taking the streets, storming the streets, and facing Rohan on the bottom floor here of this grand city. And up here, the fight continues still for the walls. The dwarves have sent up reinforcements. Dwarven warriors are like, no, you don't. Okay, that was a horrible dwarven. That was a horrible. But the dwarves are just like have Scottish accents, right? Yeah, I don't know if I can do a good Scottish accent. I'm sorry. Yeah, the dwarves run up there and they're like, you what, mate? Yeah. You want the wall? It's kind of funny. The orcs kind of have that, like, I don't know the correct terminology for it, but the orcs kind of have that, like, poor, like, street British. You what? I'm an orc, you know? Oh, the archers here caught on. Did they use up all their ammo? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. For a second, I thought the dwarves were attacking. Uh-oh. Did it crash? Oh, I thought it crashed. I was about to cry. Yeah, I confused the factions. I thought they were charging archers. I was like, what? Let's go back over to this side, because Mordor, the big baddie, is doing the same thing as Isengard in Gondor. They are storming the walls, and they are trying to overwhelm the defenders. Oh, look at dwarves and elves fighting together. Say the line. Come on, say the line. Never thought I would fight by an elf. What a friend. No, you've never been my friend. I hate you. But yeah, the dwarves are doing a great job here. The dwarves are everywhere. I mean, seriously, they're outside the city. They're on the walls. I mean, I just feel like everywhere we look, there are dwarves. But Mordor shouldn't have too much of an issue here. We got some orc warriors, very dark, wearing very dark armor. But yeah, they're pushing pretty aggressively onto these walls. And I love the fact that the defenders are putting up a hell of a fight on the walls as well. They're not just completely letting them take it. Now, there's definitely certain areas where the defenders have a bit of a lighter defense. Oh, look at these Rohirrim. One of the coolest units in the movies and in the game. Look at these guys. They're like Rohirrim House Guard, you know, or whatever you want to call them. They look awesome. A really hard-fought battle here. I would be feeling pretty safe around a big unit of dwarves, you know? Are they setting up more reinforcements? No, they're just closing in. Retainers. And we got to fight in the streets here. When are you, Uruk-hai, going to learn? That's what I like. I like the Gondor because they just have like American accents, you know? I'm pretty sure, right? I'm pretty sure they just have American accent. Yeah, I like how they did that, you know? I don't know. Some the accents are definitely strange in Lord of the Rings, like the movies. But I don't know. I could be misremembering. Could be misremembering. That's why I like, oh my gosh, look at this big push right here. Gondor is going in hard right now. Just full on attacking. Though the Easterlings, they're putting up a good fight. They're putting up a good fight. But yeah, what I was going to say is, that's why I like, oh, here's a push through the breach. I guess you have to wait on what I'm gonna say. No, what I was gonna say is Rome Total War, the original. I just love the fact that the Romans have American accents. Rome, mother to us all. It's just funny. Look at this guy. Look at this civilian just chilling back here like, I can't believe this is happening. Look at him. He's just chilling back here. He's like, wow. All the people are just like watching in awe. Like, what's going on? Oh, they are screaming. You hear her screaming? It's just like they're awkwardly lined up watching the battle. I just love that they're screaming. Ah, as they're watching the carnage go on. So yeah, these macemen here, the Lockrim macemen, Lockrim, doing a great job of holding this this breach point. And look, you can see through the walls. What in the world are we looking at? And the fight continues on over here. Dwarven warriors, like, I wish you could. It would be cool if you could actually push units off the wall. They'd fall to their death. But yeah, they're at the very edge of this wall, trying to hold on against Gondor. Is it just Gondor over here? Oh yeah, Gondor has a ton of units everywhere. There we have Harad mixed in as well. Don't forget Harad. Harad also has some units that kind of look Gondorian a bit. But this has just been a absolute gnarly fight for these walls. An absolute gnarly fight. And over here, Mordor is struggling. So this is really good. This is kind of like the first time we've seen the defenders kind of, you know, perform pretty well. I mean, not that they're performing poorly, but it just seems like everywhere else they're getting overwhelmed. It's nice to see the defenders actually gain some ground against the attackers here. Love watching dwarves and elves fight together. More fighting is erupting in the streets here, as we have some Mordor Uruk spears, Iron Guard holding against them. I mean, the dwarves just look so sick. We got some archer support, I believe, coming from Mordor. Oh yeah, what do we got here? Uruk archers. Look at the river of arrows flowing into the city. Just absolutely crushing the Iron Guard. Oh, look at these fancy. What are these guys? Mason reclaimers? Mason, right? Words are hard. Reclaimers. Or is it mansion? Is that mansion? I don't know. But an excellent fight nonetheless. I had a total idiot moment there. Let's just play it off. Just play it off like it didn't happen. So more retainers taking on these Uruk-hai infantry. Still fighting, putting up a brilliant fight. It looks like Isengard has claimed all of the walls here. And this is where the settlement, or the siege battle is going to be a bit more interesting. Because once they're inside the walls, how are the defenders going to defend this one? Are they going to fall back all the way to the town center? Are they going to hold various different locations in the streets? We'll see how it plays out, but so far, this is still a close battle. And by the way, guys, I didn't mention this in the beginning just because I forgot, but the balance of power is greatly in favor of the attackers, and it was always like that. This wasn't something that changed throughout the battle. It's just, I don't know. Attila balancing is not great in terms of between, you know, attacking and defenders. Attacking players, defending players. Gondor is just, they're cheering. They're happy. They just cleaned out these walls here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Defenders are starting to crack, guys. They are defeated right there. The Easterlings defeated by Gondor. They're just finishing them off. It's like, I mean, it's weird to see Gondor fight with Mordor. It's as if Gondor joined Mordor and Rune broke away from Mordor and Rohan stayed Rohan. Yeah, that's how it would happen, right? I mean, the only good faction on this side is Mordor, because the other factions are Harad, Isengard, and Mordor. So, or Gondor. So, Gondor is the only good faction over there. So, evil Gondor. Evil Gondor. Oh my god, can you imagine? That'd be awful for Middle-earth. To the elves. They still hold over here. This is where they had some success against these orc warriors, but the unrelentless army of Mordor is continuing to be a problem. They still hold on to this area over here. We got some axe throwers. We got more dwarves. The dwarves really dedicating a lot over on this side. Really dedicating a lot. The elves putting up a good fight as well, but I think they're at wit's end. I think, look at them, they're tired. Even both sides, they're like, all right, can we just have a breather really quick? No, I think someone's breaking. Oh, wow, it's the orcs that are breaking. Oh, let's not forget, though, the Ulukai. Ulukai. Look at them. Look at them run. Absolute beast. Oh, they're going through the gate. Yeah! They're elephants. Let's see if they can charge in here and do some damage. There they go. Oh! Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. That's a cool sight right there. And the dwarves are holding. Oh, wait, no. I spoke too soon. The arrows are focusing them down. But the trolls are having a tough time against these stubborn dwarves. They're like, we're out of here. Yeah, that did not go to plan. That did not go to plan. Oh, man. And they're getting them out of there because they're getting focused down by a unit of, I think it's the dwarves potentially throwing. Or who? Where is it? Oh no, it's way back here. Let's not forget they have elves on their side, and the elves are angry. So that was a good stand by the dwarves. The Olagai just struggled to get through them. And then now we've got a unit of these golden units, the Tomb Wardens, who are going to bring some extra support at the gate. And what are the Olagai doing? Now they're just chilling. They're like, you know what? This sucks. This sucks. We underestimated the dwarves, man. And they've got another unit of Olagai as well. Are they giving up? Wait a second. What's happening here? They are abandoning the attack over here. They are completely abandoning the attack, and they are shifting over to their allies. Wow. Wow. Because they're having more success here, but what that's going to do is that it's going to free up all these troops here, and they're going to just maneuver and reinforce the other sides. But I think maybe because they already have a pretty solid foothold, but not yet. This is the epic defender comeback. We have Rohan that's kind of circling around the Urukai. And then back over this way, some Urukai fighting off some dwarves as well. And Gondor continues to push Rune to the edge, quite literally. Quite literally. Back over here, though, I mean, you got to give credit to Rune. They still continue to hold on to these walls after such an unrelenting Gondor force. The dwarves are over here, too. Like I said, the dwarves are everywhere. You think you're safe from the dwarves? No, they're everywhere. And they're coming for you. But yeah, Gondor's got to finish that up. And are they still fighting out? Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my gosh. The Dwarven warriors are still fighting for the outer gates. And Gondor's gonna Gondor. Look how cool that is. That looks awesome. But yeah, Gondor is, they're using their Citadel Guard. They've had enough. You can tell, like, you can always tell when a player's frustrated when they send a super elite unit that they probably were gonna save for the late, like, last push, but they're gonna use them now because they are so sick and tired of these dwarves defending this gate. And I think the dwarves, this is such a smart play by the dwarves. Oh, and there's some Olag High going through the, look at this, going through the wall. So yeah, dwarves are playing it smart here because if they stayed, they would just die to the Citadel Guard. Now that they're gone, they can send up these spears. What is this? This is Citadel Guard. This is Fountain Guard. My bad. But yeah, they just excellent job. And now we have the Olag High just going deep into the city. Imagine just like barricade up in your home and you just look out the window and you see some Olag High just strolling through the streets. You're like, oh, are we losing the battle? Are we losing this fight? Oh my gosh. Look at this unit. These massive blades. If any unit could kill an Olag High, it's this one. They look really cool. They've got archers back here. They gotta hurry up. Look at these Olag High. Smashing their way through the defenders. Look at them. Oh my gosh. Imagine being this guy right here and looking up like, oh my god. This is not good. I didn't sign up for this. There's no Olag High in the east. Stabby, stabby. Their skin probably tough as leather. I mean, it looks like leather. That looks awesome. It's just, it blows my mind what they've been able to mod on this game. And here comes some Cav. Look at this, Servants of the Eye. From Mordor, this is a very good Cav unit. And oh, but to match them is the Bane of the Steppes. Some elite units duking it out right now. And now we've got some spear support from Gondor, Citadel Guard. We got more Olag High / elephants. So this is Mordor that's shifted over. So far it's actually going decently well over on this side for the attackers. And I haven't really noticed a huge gain for the defenders in terms of numbers. If we look at the actual numbers, yeah, you can see that they're still outnumbered by over 2,000. Like that's pretty crazy. They've got a lot of work to do. They need to start getting to the point where they're killing a lot of them and they're not dying a lot. I know that's like some John Madden tier commentary. What the defenders need to do here is they need to kill the attackers and not die. Oh really? That's how you win these battles, huh? But this is crazy too. This fight over here is coming down to the wire. I mean, we've got Isengard are having a brain fart there. Isengard and Rohan just duking it out with small forces here. They're both exhausted. Now, they could send in reinforcements. I don't think they have to, though. And Isengard might be on their last leg. They still are holding back some elite units. Like, they've got some Uruk-hai pikes that are oddly positioned. I guess they were worried about a Cav sally out because they're facing Rohan. Not a bad idea. But it's looking not bad for the defenders. I still think they can win this battle, considering the... Did you hear that? One of the soldiers, I've never seen anything like it. They're talking about the Uruk-hai. Look at the Mumakil, the baby Mumakil, as they've yet to figure out how to make them giant. But the attackers are sending in everything they got. Everything they got here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hold the line. Rune and Rohan, the two R factions. Now we got more Cav coming. Is this the Witch King? The Witch King leading the way. Oh, he's going to charge into Rohan, who are in... Oh, these are archers. Oh, but Rune's going to send in some forces as well. I think this is some Khan troops. Uh-oh. And this game is lagging. There's so many units right now duking it out. So once again, these two Cat forces are going to meet up and fight. Rohan... What? General dead? Oh my goodness. A lethal blow. Oh, it's Gondor's general. Gondor's general is dead. Oh, that is tragic. That's good for the defenders, though. Now the elves, the Hall Guardians, these guys are really good. Really good, taking on a really good unit of Citadel Guard. The elves are like, Gondor, what are you doing? Why are you you're supposed to defeat them, not join them. What have you done? How could you? Let's zoom out here, get the bird's eye view. Wow, most of the Mumakil and Uruk-hai have been killed. The Beast of War have been destroyed. Have been destroyed. Amazing. And this Cav battle's still going on. We got two generals, but my goodness, the Witch King, servants of the Eye, have only lost 3 men. But Rohan comes in. Who's this? King Theoden comes in to fight the Witch King. Hopefully this goes better than in the story. An absolute brawl of Cav, and it's one of the more critical moments. Oh, and we got archer support. This is a great play from the attackers. Mordor has really redeemed himself here after kind of struggling a bit at the beginning from that other side, but kind of shifting their troops over and helping as more of a support army. They've definitely been very beneficial to their allies, and he's using his archers here to soften up the general, but the Witch King is an absolute unit. He's at 49, so he's definitely taking more losses. This Witch King unit is screwed though. Like, where is he gonna go? He needs to get out of here. He's taking on King Theoden. He's taking on these polearm dwarves, and he's gonna try to get out, I think, or he's gonna try to finish the runic general. So we'll watch closely. The Witch King is in danger of getting killed here. Very risky play. And then over on this side, lots of breaking from Isengard. And the elves have sent in some infantry, some blades. But is it gonna be enough? There's a lot of enemy forces up here. Mordor dropping off their troops. It looks like most of Mordor, some of Isengard. Still a lot. Oh man, they're still fighting up on the walls? Yes, they are. The dwarves are still fighting up on the walls. I cannot believe it. Did they send them up? They had to have sent them up. There's no way they were fighting here since the beginning. But still no clear breakthrough from the attackers. The defenders can still win this. They gotta kill some generals. Look at the chaos down here. Trying to finish up the Citadel Guard. Gondor, just endless amounts of troops. A very cool battle indeed. More archer fire coming down from, I believe, Mordor, going after the archers of Rune. And now we're starting to see some really elite units, the guards of Teeth. Teeth? I don't know. Teeth? Is that how you pronounce it? Got some excellent two-handed swordsmen here. I don't know. This is going to be a tough defense. Gondor still has archers. It looks pretty cool. Watching them. Who fired that? So they're going to continue to support their infantry from afar. Now, it is absolutely vital that the defenders win somewhere. Now, they won over here against Mordor, and they've been able to take a lot of their reinforcements and move them over here. And yes, we are seeing some great progress from the defenders. This is actually pretty huge right here. They've cleaned... This wall used to be littered with orcs and Uruk-hai. Now it seems like they're down to the last leg, and the elves and dwarves fighting together to destroy these Uruk-hai and orcs. Because we have some Mordor orcs here as well. A lot of orcs right there. But there are still a lot of Uruk-hai from Isengard that have yet to charge out. And the defenders are doing everything they can to maintain these areas, these like choke point areas where the stairs are. They're doing the best they can. Oh my gosh, look at this fight. Let's zoom out and let's do a tactical view. And you can see, obviously, the defenders are outnumbered. They've got a lot of units wavering. But if we look at the attackers, a lot of the, I would say like 60, maybe 40% of their army is consisting of archers, which is good once they're out of ammo. They just have to break down this infantry that's pushing through. And it's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. Them holding right there. The dwarves, again, just all over the place. They have been absolutely great teammates for their team, obviously. It really, if the defenders can hold here, I think they're going to be okay. I mean, the balance of power is getting a little bit better for the defenders, but it's still heavily in favor of the attackers. So they need to keep on grinding. They need to keep on killing these guys and getting them off the battlefield. But I don't know. The defenders just don't seem to have enough. But it's still, you know, there's still 14 minutes in the replay. This is still anyone's game. An absolute awesome battle. Really cool fight. And I'm looking at kind of the reserves here. I don't really see anything. So at this point, the defenders are giving it their all. It's do or die on the walls. There's no fallback plan. It's all right here. It's all going to come down to this. Can they hold the walls or are they doomed? Over here, it does appear that the defenders are winning this engagement. This is good because if they can break these units quickly, they can free up a lot of units to support other parts of the battle. For example, over here, because right now they are going to need some major support. Now, is this King Theoden over here? Yep, King Theoden. He's kind of watching this fight because if the attackers do break through, he's probably going to run in and do some damage against these attackers in the open field, the open streets. Where? Let me get a good view. There he is. King Theoden. Looks cool. Looks awesome.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
More troops are losing the heart to fight from the dwarves. Dwarves and Rohirrim holding against Gondor. And, you know, Gondor just has that endless stream of troops. Massive fight. Now we got Rohan Rohan and Rune holding against a combination of forces, Gondor and Harad. And in terms of numbers, it's a little bit better, I would say, since we last saw. I mean, my goodness. The defenders were down almost 4,000, so 3,300. They were down 3,300 in terms of numbers. That is absolutely brutal. I like to see all these Easterlings here. It is kind of a positive sight there. Oh, what's this? Man, Gondor's still attacking multiple points. And let's not forget about the walls over here. The elves fighting against Serpent Spearmen. Check these guys out. This guy just kind of died on floating air. It was floating. They've got the elves surrounded, but the elves are fighting on. This is going to be so intense. I think the game is finally like, okay, there's way less troops now. I can start to perform a little bit better, a little bit less laggy, but you know, that's just Total War and Attila for you. Attila is so poorly optimized. Some archer fire in the back here. Getting some good kills, much needed. Those are arrows coming in from the elves going to the back of these serpent spearmen. Should get some good hits and should bring some relief to these soldiers. Oh yeah, look at that. Just crumbling their lines. Absolutely crumbling them. Look at that. Are they going to break? Are they breaking right now? Oh, they're breaking. Oh, that's so needed right there. And the elves are holding over here. Holy crap, the elves are awesome. Impressive bunch. A very impressive bunch. Now what they can do is they can close in. Oh my gosh, the balance of power is almost even. Oh my gosh. The defenders are doing this. They are doing this, guys. So Isengard, I don't think they're going to hold much longer here. I think there's even units kind of getting out of there already. Look, he's pulling troops away, and I think he's going to try to send some relief here because Isengard has now moved up his pikemen, but they're not in pike formation. That is not good. Honestly, I think Isengard should have just sent his pikemen over here and supported the breaches because they probably would have performed way better there than running down the walls, down the stairs. Jeez, look at this fight. There's so many troops. It's so framey. Great fight there. Let's see how it's going with the elves. So they've got them surrounded, but there are a lot of these what are they? Serpent spearmen from Harad. Now they could send up some reinforcements. We got some hauled guardians. Maybe they will. Maybe they're just letting them rest. It looked like they've been fighting quite a bit. But this is gonna be a crucial fight for both sides. If the elves win here, I think it's gonna be a defender's victory. If the attackers win, it could very well be a attacker's victory. So we'll see, but I don't know. The elves are in a good position. They're in a good position. Having them surrounded like that, that's really good. Oh, now we've got a cab charge from Harad. And the dwarves, the tomb wardens, holding them back. That's crazy. A good fight over here as well. Here comes archers. That's a good sign for the defenders. When you see the attackers moving in archers, it means, yeah, this is it. This is all they got. They're sending in what they have left. And unbelievably, the defenders might just win this. Again, it's still early, and anything can happen. But there is a good chance. Whoa, hold on, hold on. Finally, they got their pikes out. They got their pikes out, and they're actually doing some damage. But they are getting harassed by the elves in the back here. And then over on this side. Yeah, it looks like the Uruk-hai are done for. They've held their ground a bit. There's some reinforcements charging in from the defenders, but I just don't see Isengard getting far with those troops. What do we have? Oh, the Elven King. Look at him. Look at this lad. The Elven King's riders. You will go that way, and then I will go this way. Understood? Elves always kind of talk like that, you know? So, like, prop and proper. Hello, I am an elf. You what, mate? I'm an orc. I wear goofy armor that I find around the battlefield. So they were able to break through a little bit. I don't know if the defenders kind of let them come in, because we have archers now getting run down by Theoden, king of Rohirrim. Prepare! We have Iron Guard holding back the Uruk-hai, or the Uruk archers. So again, more and more archers are storming into the streets. Pikemen, look at, oh! Okay, here we go, more pikemen. More pikes are here. Oh man, but massive breakage here. The balance of power is now in favor of the defenders. They turned it around. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They turned it around, and look at all the pikes. They're about to get flanked. Massive breakage. Oh wait, no. They gotta flank these pikes. And this is so laggy. And this is going to be the final big push from the attackers. They still have some good units over here. And for the attackers to win, they've got to rely on a chain route. They have to rely on a big route right here. I just don't think it's going to happen. I think the defenders are more than happy right now after everything they've accomplished. Over here, the elves still fighting the serpent spearmen, but they're unhappy. They're tired. They've taken casualties. Their army has been destroyed. Oh, now we got to sally out. Look at this. Oh, and it's causing a break. White Hand Stormers just got absolutely smashed by King Theoden. And the general breaks. And with that general breaking, so does his army. And I think it's safe to say that the defenders have this one under control, as the balance of power is like 92% in their favor. Why I said 92, I don't know. But what's going to happen is I think the generals are going to be able to move around here. You know what's funny? If you fast forward in this amount of lag, I think it's like slower than if you just normally play it. It's like about the same speed. It might actually be slower. That's okay. We're less than 2 minutes. And there we go. Yep, everyone's breaking. Everyone's breaking. What an absolute grind for these walls. A really great battle unraveled here today. That was a lot of fun. I thought for sure there was no way the defenders were going to win this one. I mean, there's always a way, right? But I was fairly certain that the attackers were going to win, and we would just see like a really good defense. Like, it'll be close. But, you know, the defenders, I'm not going to say it wasn't close, because it certainly was, but it's not as close as I expected if the defenders were going to win, and the defenders are going to win. And they still have a lot of units left over, and the attackers, they just really struggled. What do you think they did wrong here? I mean, let me know down in the comments what you think they could have done better. Maybe Mordor should have maneuvered his men over to his allies earlier. I mean, I don't know. I don't think attacking here was that bad of an idea, because he did cause some casualties. He weakened some of the defenders, where if he didn't attack here at all those strong defenders would just be over here now. So it was just a tough fight. I think the attackers just didn't get the opportunity to take control of the walls, and because of that, they couldn't, you know, push in more and more troops and overwhelm the defenders. And this is a really solid place to defend. It's a very, very narrow road, and it's not too difficult to defend. So I think that's pretty cool. So now we're down to the last 20 seconds, and I think what's going to happen here is that these troops are going to break from this cav charge. Is this Theoden? Man, Theoden absolutely killed it today. Watch. Boom. Boom. Absolutely killed it. And there you have it, guys. A Pyrrhic victory. A great victory for the defenders, considering how outnumbered they were. Let's look at the results. And this has been a long one. I definitely need to get a nice cup of tea. So this battle was sent in by Lugatorix, I believe is how you pronounce your name. This is actually a battle replay from the Rise of Mordor Discord. So I have a link to their Discord down in the video description. But if you do, guys, I'm always looking, especially for Rise of Mordor. This is like, it's difficult to get replays. I might stream some online battles to get some replays in the future. But if you guys have any replays, be sure to send them to my Discord as well. That way I mean, I don't mind looking on the Rise of Mordor Discord, but if you guys are holding on to any replays or you want to play in the future, send it to my Discord. Because I am always looking at the replays on my Discord, which if you haven't joined the Discord, it's linked down in the video description. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me just show you all the kills here of these armies. Theoden 306, he killed it. He killed it. GG to all of the players. I appreciate all of them being a part of this. This was fun, and I will see you guys next time in Middle Earth.